Hello and welcome. I'm Brad. This is Drop D Music. Want to shoot a quick video on the Kingsley Minstrel. A buddy of mine let me borrow this. I've got it for a short amount of time, so wanted to do a couple of videos on it while I had it readily available. Today I am running the Kingsley Minstrel in a more traditional fashion as a preamp, similar to the way that you would run it as an overdrive pedal, something like that. So today we're using my 65 Princeton amp. If you don't know anything about these, they're super clean all the way to 10. I actually have it dimed all the way on 10 today. I have treble on 6, bass on 4, and then the rest of this, the speed and intensity for the tremolo on it, which we're not going to be using today. So here is my clean tone. Most Fender amps, when you run them all the way up to 10, just get real gnarly, but this one you can actually do that with. Stays relatively clean. It's 12 watts, I think. It's not crazy loud in the room. It's louder than I want to be right in front of it, but anyway, it'll work. It'll work well for what we're doing today. So Kingsley Minstrel, today again running it as a preamp. It is not going to stand up like that. Sorry. So today I'm running it with the volume a little past noon. I have the volume so that it's comparable with the volume when the amp's running clean. The tone is just a little bit past noon. The middle is about 2 o'clock, and then I've got the bass cut down to about, I don't know, 9:30 or 10 o'clock, something like that. So here we go. Clean tone. And now with the Kingsley Minstrel. All right, that's all in the bridge position. This is my another Black Dog Guitar Works Strat that Chad built for me. It has Lawler pickups in it. This one in the bridge is kind of a Telecaster pickup in a humbucker size and made to mount where a typical humbucker would go. So this Strat was set up as a SSH, and then had Jason Lawler build me one of these Telecaster, and I guess it looks very similar to the P90s that he's built for me, but it's laid out the same way a Telecaster pickup would. So I really like it. So there you go. That's that bridge pickup. So we'll play through some other pickup configurations. By the way, I'm going to run the volume at 10 on everything and just not change it at all. So all of the variation that you hear in the amount of drive that's coming is how the pedal responds, or the preamp responds to pick attack, and when you lighten the load, playing with your fingers, those kind of things. So it cleans up really nicely. And I thought the easiest way to do that, or it kind of give you an idea of how it responds, is just to not touch the volume knob at all. So again, I'm gonna keep everything rolled up on 10, and the variations that you hear will just be in how I'm playing. neck and middle pickup. By the way, I just can't decide what key I want to play in, so I apologize for that. There you go, that was the middle pickup, and now we'll go bridge and middle. All right, so that's kind of rolling through all the positions, just kind of typically how I would set the pedal up to play. So let's play with it just a little bit. I'm going to go up on the gain a little bit and get a little more gainy stuff. Give me just a second. I'll adjust the volume so it's not crazy, a whole lot crazy louder than it was, I hope. That's with the gain up almost at 9 o'clock. Yeah. All right, so I'll go gain back down now. Gain down to about 3 o'clock and volume up. I'm going to adjust, scoop the mids out just a little bit, bass up just a little bit more, get something be a little nicer sounding. Just for comparison, this is the clean tone. Now we'll add the Kingsley Minstrel back in. It's still a clean tone, but it's way different. Now, because I am playing the Princeton and it does have this sweet tremolo, I'm going to add that to that just so. Man, that's nice. So there you go, Kingsley Minstrel, just run as a preamp or overdrive, same way you run an overdrive pedal. It does have a 12AX7 tube in it, so it is a tube-driven preamp circuit. It's not just an overdrive pedal. Just so you know, in case you do happen to purchase one of these, it takes 500 milliamps by itself. So plugging this in the chain with a bunch of other pedals is probably not going to work, just so don't set you up for failure, because it does have the it is a tube driven preamp. It takes a ton of power to run it, so 500 milliamps by itself, which is quite a bit for a pedal. Man, and I left my humidifier on again, so I apologize for that noise. All right, thanks for hanging around. I'm Brad, Drop D Music. You guys have a good day.